Ooh. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. I'm going to tag some people. Got a lot on my mind. Mm, mm, mm. I just want to say, didn't I tell you? Didn't I say that that child was killed by another kid? Didn't I tell y'all that a child shot that baby? I just told you that yesterday. I'm going to invite some people to come. It's real. Hmm. Yes, indeed. I said it. I knew because the way they said it was done, there ain't nothing but a child that shot there trying to join the game. Or the game made that child do that. I told y'all that was somebody's 14-year-old child. What is that parent going through right now? Didn't I ask that question? I asked that yesterday. I said, I keep telling you, God is real. He, he revealed everything I say. I'm telling you. I ain't saying nothing that I ain't been told to say. But I told y'all. But I'm telling you what they all do, though. Just hold on. Let me give me some people online. How many I got right now? About 6. Hold on, there. I got to tell this story here. Because y'all don't believe what, like them old people say, y'all don't believe fat meat greasy. You ain't got to believe me, believe God. Just hold on, I'm finna invite me some people. Because I need everybody that got a baby to invite somebody. Now, this is cold. This is some cold. It's cold, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see how many I got on here. 9. I need some more people. Get some more people online. Nephew, tell 10 people to get online. Let's get some people on the line. Let's go. Let's get them online, because I told y'all.
I'll be back in a minute.
I said it, I said it, I said it, I said it. You didn't believe what I said, huh? I told y'all. Just wait till I eat this candy. Just wait till I get this candy ate up. I got to tell you. I told you. Let me go and buy some more people. If you believe in God, say yeah. If you know that God is good, say yeah. And didn't I tell you yesterday on the live that there was a child that shot that baby? Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell you that God was going to prevent? Didn't I tell you God was going to... Y'all ain't listening. I'm giving you confirmation. You're not paying attention to the confirmation. Go to the live I did yesterday. And go on there and see what I say there. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Mary. I told you that God was going to let us know who killed that baby. I just said this yesterday. I promised to God, I said, you think I'm lying, but God gonna show us and tell us who killed that 10-year-old. I said it yesterday. You didn't believe me. I told you that was somebody's child. I wonder whose child it was. And not right now. Go to school. Go to school.
I'm done.
No, you're not. Go take it to Georgia. Close my door. Thank you. Close my door. Thank you. Take it to Georgia. Bye. No, I know, but go take it in there to your mama.
But I'm done.
I know, but go take it to your mother so she can fix it. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you that God was not going to let them get away with killing that baby. It didn't matter. I told you that there was a child that killed that baby. Now, you know what they ought to do right now? I'm going to tell you what they ought to do. I know y'all probably say, ooh, Miss Mary, you just, no. They need to go get that little 14-year-old that killed that baby and take him in there and see that baby. They need to take that 14-year-old right now in there and look at that baby that he killed. He need to see that baby. In order for him to feel the pain and the aches and pains and see what he done that was wrong, I do not care what nobody talking about. He ought to have to go in there and look at that baby that he killed. I feel sorry for their mother because I told all the mamas and daddies to go get your kids. Go get your kids. I told you go get your kids. You can't be mad at me. I told you. God told me this yesterday. I said it yesterday. And look what happened today. I told you God is sick of this. God is tired. Man, y'all got to go subscribe to my new YouTube, Mary Trice. Go subscribe, subscribe to my new YouTube, Mary Trice. I'm just letting you know what God told me on yesterday, and I told y'all what God said. You don't believe me. Don't believe me. Believe in God. I told you that God was not going to let that ride. You're not going to keep killing his kids. Then you wanted people to join your gangs and stuff. Why did he kill that? See, now you got a choice. You can go in there and ask him, why did he kill that baby? He's so hurt right now. He'll tell you everything that you need to know. He'll tell you everything and everybody that's a part of him killing that baby right now. He'll tell it. He's scared to death. That baby is scared to death. And I know you're scared to death because somebody put you up to that. Somebody told that 14-year-old to do that. That 14-year-old ain't had that much sense to go and do that. Somebody made that baby do that. Now I got a baby dead, and I got a baby that's in trouble. So you think this is a good day for me? No, it's not. I'm not having another good day. And get on there and tell somebody that we said that God was going to do. Let me go find me some more friends. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know how good God is. That what it is. I don't think you know. I don't know. I don't know who woke you this morning, but I bet you Mary Trice know who woke her up. I'm talking about Mary and Sue Trice. That's me. I bet you I know who woke me up this morning. Cause baby, he started me on my way. My daughter came in there and said, "Mama, wow." I said, "What, girl?" She said, "You said it." I said, "What'd I say?" She said, "Mama, a 14-year-old killed that 10-year-old. She said, "You said it yesterday. And you said that they ought to take him in there to see that baby. They ought to take that boy, that 14-year-old child, to see that baby that he killed." Yes, that's what they ought to do. That's why I got to get that car so we can go and ride. We could have rolled right on over there. Because it's some more people involved in that shooting. Oh, yeah. He 14. You think he not going to talk? I'm here to tell you. Once they say they going to give him a life sentence, he going to tell everybody the name, number, social security number, and everything else that he could think he thought of. Because you 14 years old, you ain't even lived your life. You don't even know nothing. Barely know your own social security number. 14 years old with a gun. See what I'm telling y'all about? Y'all think it's a joke out here. No damn joke out here. This stuff is real. How many? Because I need some people telling somebody. Because the 10-year-old is dead in my city. A 14-year-old did it. And there's some more people behind that 14-year-old because that 14-year-old ain't got that much sense. You ain't telling me, y'all ain't going to fool me. You ain't going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm just here to tell you, just like it is, somebody is behind that 14-year-old shooting that baby. God gonna reveal you too, baby. Because I'm going to tell you something. They finna tell that 14-year-old that he ain't gonna never see life. He ain't gonna never see daylight again. That's what they gonna tell him. They finna scare him to death. And he finna sing a song. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Johnny down the street told me to shoot that baby. Where Johnny live? He's live at 72 Washington. You know his mama name. Yes, her name is such. He got a sister. What kind of car they drive? I'm just letting you know what the 14-year-old finna do for you. So if you are a part of that 14 that went down, you might well get ready because they coming to get you. Yeah, because he going to sing a song. I'm going to call down there and sit there and take him to see that baby, though. That's what I want them to do. You see, you got to scare him. Seeing is believing. He just shot him. He don't know that he dead. Go in there and show him to him. Take his little ass on over there and show him to him. So when he get back in that jail cell, They not charging you as a juvenile. Oh, no. They charging you as an adult. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where your parents at? See the trouble? I'm just telling you how the trouble go on. Your child was out there, 14-year-old. Now your parents in trouble. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hmm. Nah, they ain't gonna put him in juvenile, baby. They finna charge him as an adult. Ain't no juvenile. They don't care nothing about that. They're gonna charge him as an adult. Yeah, they finna make an example out of him. 14 years old with a gun. Example. Black boy. Example. Here it go. We finna do it. They finna do it. Ain't nothing we can do about it. Because he should have been at home with his parents. He should have been at home with his mama. Or his daddy. Or his auntie. He should have been, somebody should have been knowing where that boy was at. And he's 14 years old and he got a gun. How you didn't know your... Oh, here you go, Miss Mary. Uh-oh. Just like I told parents. What's in your kid's bedroom? What's up under the bed? What's up under the mattress? You think it's a joke? It ain't no joke. It's not no joke. This ain't no joke. That child is in trouble. 14 years old. You done just messed and ruined your life for what? And I don't care who get mad. They need to take him to the morgue and let him see what he done. He need to see what he done. Like I said, seeing is believing. You can tell a person anything. But when you show somebody something, you mean something. They need to take that 14-year-old over there to see that 10-year-old that he killed. That's how it should be done. Get your ass right on over there and see it. Then you think he going through something now? When he see that little boy that he killed, that'll destroy him. Who you playing with? I told you there was a kid that shot that kid. Our kids are walking around with guns and we ain't doing nothing about it. I say it over and over every day, every single day. I say the same thing. How? Why I gotta keep saying the same thing when we know? We know. You know and I know. I know and you know. And then we know, everybody know. These kids are killing kids. Yeah. Kids killing kids. That's all they want. Come on, let's do a show this Friday. Where you want to do a show at? I'm ready. What kind of show you want to do? Because I'm tired. We finna throw a raid the guns, raid people's houses for guns, stop the cars, get the guns out, stop the gun movement. What we finna do? What we finna do? I ain't got no time for playing. If you don't tell me let's do something, let's do it for real. We need some help out here. What time I need to be there? Because I'm coming. If I ain't out of town, I'm coming. I got a lot on my mind. And it ought to be enough. That car, here it is. I try to ask people to help raise money for this car. That baby would have been riding in this car right here. But now that baby got to ride in MJ Ford car. That big old car. My baby ain't big enough for that car. That car too big. But I really can't get no help with that. But if I was out here talking about shooting, kill and rob, y'all to give me all the dollars that I need. But because I said, let's get the car for the children to stop the violence, stop the killing. Let's get the car for the children that lose their lives every day due to sickness. You don't want to help me with that because that don't make common sense, I don't guess. Well, what does make common sense today? In them big cars and nobody see them. The car smothering them. The car can't breathe. Is that real? Oh. But I'm tired. I'm tired. Everybody tired. I heard, I got a goddaughter work down at Labonna. Said when that baby came in, that baby was already gone. Say the doctors, they were trying their best to bring that baby back. They were trying their best. And say the doctors and all of them was crying. The doctors was crying. And the doctors were saying, man, when is enough enough? When are they going to stop this right here? This is what the doctors saying. You understand? When are they going to stop killing these babies? That's what the doctors saying. They said the doctors was crying. How would you feel? Just being honest to yourself, how would you feel right now if you had to walk those parents' shoes right now? Where I need to come to, nephew, where I need to come to, send me the address in my inbox. I ain't playing, I'm coming. If I'm not going to Miami, the Pineapple Ladies, then I'm going to be there. Because, I'm tired. You tired. Everybody ought to be tired. I'm tired of saying the same thing. That's why I working so hard trying to get that car. You working so hard to help me get that car. Let me get the total where we at on that car. Excuse me, y'all. I need to get the total. Because everybody that's on here, you can send $1. You can send $2. It ain't going to kill you. It ain't going to hurt you. Help me raise the money for that car. Why y'all sitting there knowing we need this car? Why would you do that? Why? Why do we always procrastinate so much when we need something? We need that. We need that. So we could ride over there with little Johnny boy. Them shooting it. They ain't gonna shoot that car. They ain't gonna mess with that car. They be scared of that car. You ain't know. They gonna be scared of that car. It's a hearse, baby. Who mess with hearse? Nobody. Who gonna mess with a hearse for the children? Nobody. Just like God got his eyes on the people. God got his eyes on his hearse too. He ain't finna let you destroy something that's for his babies. Just like I told y'all they were gonna catch that little boy. Y'all thought I was lying. I ain't gonna be on here. I ain't gonna be on here long. I just can't. I just had to let you know what God was doing. So you can see that the watchers are watching, the watchers are the watchers are watching, the watchers, and God watching everybody. Because when it's all said and done, that little boy parents got to go through something now because their child has taken somebody's life and their parents didn't have nothing to do with it. Well, you may not have nothing to do with it, but if your child wouldn't have been out, your child wouldn't have been doing that. What, he snuck out the window? It was a school night, too. What was he doing out? Without a parent. What, he 14, he grown? You know them street lights outside? My daughter reminded me of that yesterday. You know the street lights outside? I used to tell my kids, don't let it catch you. When them street lights pop, you in the house. Y'all ain't teaching y'all kids that. See, we had to teach. We didn't have no social media to teach them. We had to teach with a belt, switches. Disobedient, get beat down. Yeah, that stuff there. Well, I just had to let y'all know what God did. There was something else I needed to talk to y'all about. But I'm not happy right now. Because it's like I lost 2 babies at one time. I lost a baby to the ground. And I lost the baby going to jail. It's not happy for me. It's really sad for me. That's really sad. A baby taking a baby's life. That's sad. Where did they get that gun from? That's the first thing the parents ought to be asking. Where did you get it from? So you can go find out who you need to put them charges on. Because there's something else behind that there. A 14-year-old ain't did that by itself now. Somebody put him up to that. You don't want to know, do you? I do. I would like to know who told that baby to pull that trigger. I would like to know. I would like for them to take him over there and see that baby that's in the morgue right now. It's at the funeral home getting ready for the home going. See what I'm saying? I'd like to know, why did you shoot that gun? Who told you to shoot that gun? And where did you get that gun from? And what's their name who gave you that gun? And where do they live at? Yeah. Who, what, when, where, and why. Those are needed right now, and those are the basic words that we learn: who, what, when, where, and why, comma. That's what people need to be trying to figure out. We got a baby dead and a baby on the way to jail. Not jail, penitentiary. They're going to charge that baby as an adult. They're going to charge that baby as an adult. That's just going to be that. And ain't nothing nobody can do about it. Because you were 14 years old and you pulled the trigger. Now your parents got to live without you just like their parents. They got to live without their baby. And just like I was telling y'all how the whole community hurt. Did you see that lady on the news talking about how the whole community hurt? Of course, because that became the baby of the community. Now the whole community hurt. Now, what about the little boy that did the shooting? What do you think his family feel like? Them people hurt. They hurt. You think I'm playing, but those people are hurt so bad right now. A 14-year-old kills a 10-year-old in the city of Memphis. We 6 or 7 homicides already in this year. Did you know that? No, you didn't know that. I ain't tell you that yesterday. That was just the first baby that got killed this year. But I think we're now at 7 homicides, 6 adults, and 1 child. Already. And what's today's date? And you think we don't have problems in this hood? You don't think there's no problem with these guns? How did that 14-year-old get that gun? That's all I want to know. Who gave that 14-year-old that gun? Snitching? It ain't called snitching, son. God don't got to snitch on you. He see everything. God tired. Well, nobody gonna tell on that boy. God got all this in his own hand. Don't you see all this stuff going on? You're not paying attention to the signs, son. I've been telling y'all. I'm a praying lady. I pray so much, y'all, that when I ask God something, I ask God what's going on. Why, Father? He got an answer for you in his own way. Yep, 6th day of the year, and we sitting at 7 deaths. 6 adults and 1 child, because somebody got killed last night. Yeah. So we're probably at 7 adults and 1 child. Already. Now, who else in their city got that much killing going on? Who can somebody on the line tell me how many killings y'all got in y'all city right now? Because Memphis is booming. How many you got in your city? Just like I said, how many deaths are in your city? Some of y'all try not to even keep up with it. I don't blame you. I promise you I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to keep up with it either. Kaden, bring Grandma charger, please. It's sad. You ain't got to believe me. All you got to do is call the news station and ask them. They'll tell you. It's 6 or 7 dead and 1 child. Already this year. That's sad. But ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Ain't nobody saying nothing, so you say. God say he tired of you not saying nothing. He'll get them himself. And I thank God for that. But what really hurt is that you just don't really have a chance out here. You know, you look at the kids, ain't got nothing to do, nowhere to go, no nothing. You know, you just look at that. And when you see that the children and this computer, they ain't got nothing to do. They on this computer all day, no life, no one to talk to. They behind these 4-5 walls. No recess, no activities, no communication with other children, no nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. We do need to get to praying. We need to be praying for help. Because we have people that's up powerful. They can help put a lot of more cameras in these communities. And they can put security, they can put more policemen in these communities. They can put inner police within. South Memphis could have their own inner police for South Memphis. Whitehaven could have their own inner Whitehaven Police Department that helps with the police, so that the police come so slow, they will get there faster. And maybe we can cut down on some of this crime and violence if we had our own inner police within our own neighborhoods. Then it would stop. Because they're able to get there quicker and faster. So maybe all this violence wouldn't be going on. But if they don't got violence, the funeral home wouldn't be in business, I guess. And then if they don't have violence, I guess the police, they wouldn't be doing that. But baby, we got enough going on. Aren't you tired? This violence is terrible. We're killing people every single day. For what? That's sad. That's sad. But I'm going to keep saying what God told me to say. Be careful how you treat people. You'll never know when you may need somebody. In other words, if you see somebody's child doing something wrong, say something to them. And say something to the parent too. Put your high horse, get off your high horses, people. Put your pride down and shit. Get yourself together. You need help with the kids. We need help with the children. We need to protect our babies. We need to do more. And I'm going to start with myself. How about that? I'm going to start with me. Because I got upset when something went on. And I stopped talking to the person that did something. And that's wrong. But at that time, they were wrong. But 2 wrongs don't make a right. And how can I say I want to help with the children when I'm not calling all the other people that's with the children? I mean, I'm with groups that's with the children, don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about the groups that I was with. You know. So what I'm saying is, it's time out when somebody do something to you. Don't just hold that. Let that go. Get it off of you, because you don't want to carry that with you and do something about it. So for today, I'm telling you, I did something that I'm going to fix. If you did something that you did to somebody, you need to fix that. And if you are sitting there lying to your kids, then stop that. Because I'm here to tell you today that these lies that we tell our children ain't doing nothing but hurting our children. If you don't tell your kids the truth, the streets going to tell them. You might as well explain to them. Tell them all the bull, wrong, all that stuff you done in your own life. Tell them about you. Then you can fix your children. But you ain't even apologized to your own children for stuff that you done. That you need to get off your chest when you were young. And some of your parents are already gone, and your mom, you want to apologize to them so bad. So go in there and apologize to your kids. Because you supposed to apologize to your parent, and you didn't do that. So go and apologize to your kid for what you didn't tell them. I ain't gonna never tell my child, I'm gonna die with this, that way you're dying. They dying. You're not gonna tell your child. You're not gonna tell your children. Then you're gonna live a lie for your children. You're gonna live a lie for your children for the rest of your life. Love your children more than you love anything in this world. I just wanted to let you know what God said. I told you God said you ain't gonna keep killing the kids, and he ain't gonna do nothing about it. The only thing is God is really angry because somebody gave that 14-year-old that gun. And God know that a child took another child's life, and God is angry. God is real angry about that because somebody gave that baby that gun. Couldn't go in the store and get it by himself. He couldn't go purchase it. So somebody had to give it to him. Now, I don't know who you are that gave it to him. I don't even care what your name is. That's between you and God. Because God know who gave that boy that gun. And God going to prevail you next. You going to be going down with that little boy. Because you are the cause of that baby taking a baby's life. And I bet you probably a baby yourself. You probably ain't no more than 18, 19. But then y'all the ones that want to tell them what to do. So you probably under 21. And you done had that child to take a child's life. And God gonna get you. He's just gonna get you. My name is Miss Mary. I just had to come on here and let you know what God said he was gonna do. He ain't gonna keep letting you take the lives of the babies. He ain't finna keep letting you do it. He got his own job when he want to take his own babies out of here. God got the beginning and the end. He didn't ask for your help. He don't need your help. He don't need your gun. He don't need your weapon. God said he got enough babies in the world that are sickly that he's trying to heal, and you making him be more busy by trying to watch you with your gun. God got other things to do. But he ain't never too busy to watch the murderers. If you hurt those kids, you're going to be dealt with. Now, you heard what I said? God is going to get you. I ain't got to do nothing to you. I ain't got to say nothing. I'm just letting the people know that got kids, that your child is out there in that world. See, just like I told them people to go get their kid, I'm telling you today, go get your kids. Your child, your kids, your son, your daughter. If you got a nephew or a niece out there on the street, strung out or hung out, go get those people. Because that's your family. And if you will leave your family out there on the street and you will help a stranger, you're not a very good family member. Go get your kids out the streets. Go get your kids out the game. Go get your kids out the dope house. Go get your kids out the crack house. Go get your kids out the alcoholic store. Go get your kids off the corner in the block. Go get your kid from standing on the corner with the gun. Go get your kid from taking somebody's life. Or you will go through. God's tired. He ain't gonna keep on talking. He ain't got to. You must don't see what's going on with life. These people dropping off like flies, ain't they? But see, niggas didn't think we can get the corona. But then when niggas started getting the corona, that's when they got scared. Seeing is believing. That's why we got to get that car. Please donate to the Ride of Tears. The Ride of Tears. Let me stop that. The Ride of Tears. THERIDEOFTEARS. Donate to the Ride of Tears and help me get that car, because this baby would have been able to be in his own car for the very first ride, for the very first year. I want to apologize to the family. I want to apologize to the baby family that pulled the trigger, because both of those families are in need of prayer. I promise you they both are. And for that baby that pulled that trigger, we're going to pray for you, baby, because you are finna go through a very, very hard time of your life, because you're not a juvenile. They're going to charge that baby as an adult. And when you parents leave your kids out there, I'm telling you, them same parents that left that 14-year-old out there, now they down there having to answer to them people too. because they want to know why that 14-year-old was out. And so somebody got to see it. Everybody got to be accountable. So now, remember I was telling you about how the parents going to be accountable for stuff. You 14 years old. They in your parents' life. You put them folks in your parents' life now. You put the police, the detectives in your mama and daddy's life. Because once you took a life of a child and you're 14 years old, your parents are responsible for you. Now your parents are in trouble. Now here goes some more problems. Not only are your parents in trouble, don't you know them don't you know them folks' family over there hurt? Don't you know them folks want to retaliate on your family? And you locked up and your family ain't did nothing to those people. But those people don't care nothing about that. You took a 10-year-old life. They want to take somebody's life off your family too, like your mama or your daddy. Which y'all really don't cry over y'all daddy. But I'll say your mama then. Y'all don't play when it come to mama. But now your parents, their lives are in danger. You don't know who that boy parents was. You don't know who that boy family was. You don't even know what child you done sat here and killed. You don't know. But you do know right now that your whole family is in a lot of trouble because you don't know what they're going to do or how they're going to do it or when they're going to do it and to whom they're going to do it to. You don't know because you wasn't thinking because somebody told you that you're 14 years old and they told you what to do. Now you better try to do what you better do and you better get to talking and telling who told you what to do. Because your parents in a lot of trouble. Now you got sisters and brothers and stuff running around there. And them folks could go out there and just demolish your family right now. Because you took a 10-year-old. This is not a 25-year-old. This is not a 30-year-old. No, this was a 10-year-old baby. You took the life of that. So, with that being said, now your family has to deal with that. I know. See, I know. Okay, you want to know how I know? You really want to know? You don't want to know. I just let you know that I know. When you hurt somebody, you better believe the family want to hurt you too. It don't matter right, wrong, which way. But when you hurt a child, that child ain't never did nothing to you, so that child ain't did no wrong. So now you got to deal with the consequences. You're 14 years old and you took a 10-year-old life, and you probably sitting there right now just freaked out. You don't know what to say, who to say. They got your parents over there right now. Your parents in trouble. You in trouble. Everybody in trouble right now. And the baby that's gone, his family wants you dead. His family don't care nothing about that. Them people want you dead as a 14-year-old. They do not care. They want you dead, baby. So y'all better listen to me, parents. This ain't no joke out here. Keep thinking it's a joke. But you see how fast Did you see how fast God worked that out? Didn't I tell you Jesus gonna work it out? Didn't I tell you that we gonna know by in the morning who shot that 10-year-old? Didn't I say this yesterday that by in the morning we gonna know the answer to who shot that baby? I told you. God got some powerful people out here working, baby. He tired. You ain't finna kill these kids like you did last year. You ain't finna do that this year. Because every time you do, bam, he gonna send you right on in. Bam, he catches you right on the spot. Bam, you ain't getting away from God. He got you. Y'all think it's a joke, don't you? You must don't know who woke you this morning because you didn't do it. You didn't do it. He did it. Just like he been doing stuff. And he always will. But do you know where your kids at? I'm about to get off the line. Subscribe to my new YouTube, Mary Trice. I'm going to start doing the lives on the Facebook, and I'm going to start doing them on the YouTube. So I'm trying to get everybody to move to the YouTube because I want this message all over the United States. I want it all over the world. I want people to know that we need help. Maybe some of our big black leaders will come out and start sending and praying on our cities and our big black leaders that have left the city and moved on, and you're doing much better. Maybe you'll come home and help out with some of these big problems. I seen Keith Leachman. He called out NFL, NBA superstars and all that. I heard Orange Mountain call out for help. I heard Orange Mountain Keith Leachman calling for help. I heard Mr. Stevie Moore. I see him. I heard him say he getting ready to do a walk. I know. I heard him. Did you hear him? I know Miss Betty Isom. She getting ready for the stop the killing. I know it's coming up soon. They rebuilding the house on Tate Street. It's coming. I see the movement. Do you see the movement? Mr. Stevie Moore, Miss Moore, Miss Mary love you. I'm going to always love you. I ain't going to never stop loving you. You mean the world to me. You always will. Miss Betty Isom and Miss Tiffany, I love y'all. I always will. I thank you for everything that you have always and forever have done for me. Kenny Lee, I thank you. Keisha, Xander Brown, Lord, I hate when I do that because I forget somebody, but I don't want to forget nobody. I'm just going to do this right here and say, Royal Escorts. I couldn't do none of this without you. We couldn't do none of this without you. I just want to say I love you and thank you. All the funeral homes that have did the ride and been there for us, I want to say thank you. And I would like to name the funeral homes. And that's MJ Ford, that's Snowden Funeral Home, that's Harrison Funeral Home, that's R.S. Lewis Funeral Home, Lorenzo Wright Uncle's Funeral Home. I forgot the name of them, but Lorenzo Wright's family. Thank you. The people on Elvis Presley, I think they are for it too. Elvis Presley, I think they're for it, but I want to thank them too. I just wanted to send out thank you to everybody, my family. Let me thank my kids, my children, because I put on my kids through a lot of stuff. I put a lot of pressure on them because they are parents, and not just that. I put a lot of pressure on them when I go live and I hurt and they see me cry because my kids don't like to see me cry at all. And I'm talking about all my children, all my grandchildren, all my godchildren, all my nieces, my nephews. None of them like to see me cry. I want to send thank yous to all of you guys. I just want to say I love everybody. From all the major red squads, all of you guys, all the kids. I just want to say I love you guys. And I want you to know that whatever you need, if Miss Mary got it, it's yours. Because without all of y'all, let me think, Nikki Smith, thank you, baby. God, I want KK, Love, my nephew Love, he always be there. Flocko, once again, thank you for all the bottled water, thank you. I want to thank some places. You know, the Rendezvous. I want to thank the Rendezvous. They fed the Ratatouille's. I want to thank you for that. I want to thank, oh God, there's so many people that I need to thank. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll just say thank everybody that participated. All the motorcycles, all the slingshots, everybody, all the children that came out, everybody that believed in what we're doing and what we're saying is true. I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. I love y'all guys. Y'all stay focused and stay safe. And remember, watch these babies. Watch over the babies. They need to be watched. Please do that for me. I love everybody. As I close out, oh, thank you, Nick Watson. Thank you. Oh yeah, let's say that. I was just talking to Nick Watson. I told him we had 10 churches on the street. 10. But none of them could come together. Y'all can't go pop popcorn together, play kickball or nothing. You can't do nothing together. And you know what else you can't do? You can't come out your church. See, God closed the church down on purpose. See, you preaching to the people that's in the church. God said preach to the people on the street. Bring the people off the street to the church. You already got members that been there forever. Why you ain't out on the street corners like the Vacation Bible School, getting the people to come on in, telling them to come to Christ, telling them to come to the Lord, telling them to get their lives together? Where y'all at, ministers? I'm glad you said that. Because I want to know where you at. It's 10, 15 churches down one Winchester. I don't see now one of y'all out there with a tent telling these people to come and give their life to Christ. I don't see not one of y'all. I'm talking about from Brandy Porter. Don't see you. Tracy Spencer, you either. Don't forget that boy down there with that World Overcomer, Jasper Williams' son, him. You either. Then you got the Mexican churches. Then going on down. It's plenty of churches. I know these three big main ones that don't do nothing. I don't see nothing. Tracy Spencer, I ain't seen you put a tent out there on that corner at New Direction. I don't see you out there with no tent, with no chairs up under that tent telling these people to come to God. I don't see you over there either, Barron Porter. You got 2 churches in 5 locations, whatever you got going. I don't see you outside with a tent telling them people to come in there either. And Jasper, honey, you either. Ain't none of y'all, and y'all the biggest ones. Y'all are one of the 3 biggest churches of Memphis. Y'all the top dog churches. Yeah, but I ain't seen none of y'all get out on that corner and telling people to give their life to Christ. But you say you're a man of God. Yeah, some of y'all on here, you're members of those churches. Tell your pastor what I said. Tell him that Miss Mary, with the children her said, you supposed to be outside preaching the word, bringing the people in, instead of sitting inside of a building that God done shut down. Why don't you call the people and tell them that I said turn the lights off because we're paying a light bill and we got corona, ain't nobody in there. We don't need no lights to go outside and have church. Hello. But you want them to cash out you some money. For what? The people getting y'all all the money now. Why aren't you helping me get this car for these kids? Any of y'all got some pastors? What's your pastor name? Come on, let me see. What's your minister name? Put your minister in your pastor name and tag him to me. Let me go find some pastors while I'm on here pissed off right quick. I was just about to let y'all go. But let me look up pastors. Let me see how many pastor friends I have. Pastor Allen. Okay, well, that's not many. Let me see here. Let me go to, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to find some pastors. What's the other name y'all is? Apostles. Oh, yeah, let me find you. The apostles. Where y'all at? Oh, I got about 2 of y'all. Wait a minute. Where the evangelists? Where y'all at? Some of y'all need to be on here too. And please don't let me forget the ministers. The ministers. Yeah, I know. Let me find Michael Walker. Michael Walker. I need some preachers on here right now. What's y'all preacher name? Get your preacher on the line. Because I want to know what's on your preacher mind. Get your preacher on my live. They always want to be on the live for this and that. Preachers, where are you? Ministers, evangelists, apostles, where are you people that say you are words of God? You're a child of God. You're the man of God. You are the leader of the church. You are the founder of your church. You are this of the church. I wish somebody could find Featherstone in Little Rock, Arkansas, at Second Baptist Church on we used to be on Martin Luther King High Street, but now we out there off of Mapleville Cutoff. Second Baptist, where my pastor's name was Curtis Rideout. You ain't doing nothing over there. I'm gonna tell you just like that. You ain't got nobody. If Pastor Rideout was here, baby, we'd have been out on the corners getting them people. Cause you remember when Pastor Rideout made "Come as You Are," because Pastor Rideout said everybody ain't got no suit, everybody ain't got no dresses, everybody can't get sharp. That don't mean they can't come to church. That don't mean they can't come get the word. So I need to call out some of them churches in Little Rock, Arkansas too. Kendall Robinson, you outside? See, I don't care nothing about what y'all say. Kendall Robinson, what's your little brother name? That little Robinson, Stevie Robinson. What's the Hunter boy? You a preacher too. Michael, what's your little brother name? He a preacher too. Where is Lindsay at? Where you at? Where is that boy at Lonely Baptist Church? Where are you? I'm Second Baptist John Barrow. Where are you? I'm just calling it out like I see it. What about the man that took over the old Greater Paradise? Where are you? What about Holy Cross that used to be down the street by Harlem Court that really I don't know what they name it now. Where is he at too? I'm just calling it out like I see it. Where is these lying pastors in that tell me that you a word of God and all this, but I don't see none of y'all out on the street preaching the word and telling these people to overcome and to get together and come together and stop all this violence and killing. Where's the preachers that y'all hiding? And you ain't hiding at the church behind the pulpit because the church closed. Who you playing with? You ain't playing with me. You playing with yourself. And God see you too. Because ain't nobody out there on them corners telling these people to come and get their lives together. But we got all this killing, but ain't damn minister. I don't see no hearts and check marks on there now. Because guess what? I must have called out one of your pastor's name. Ain't nobody in the church. Who you preaching to? Talking about some virtual. Get yourself out there on that corner. Get your tits up. Get your chairs out there. Get this service going. Telling people to stop all this violence and stuff. Where you at? You hiding? Well, you can't be a word of God. Can't be a man of God if you're hiding. Because God said you're a leader. So where are y'all? You're playing church, playing with everybody. Want money this, want money that. Who you playing with? Who your pastor? So I can call him out. Steve who? Steve Dotson? Where he at? Who else got a pastor? Because let me call your pastor out. You ain't going to call your pastor out. You scared of your pastor. A.R. Williams, where you at? Who else? Who else got a pastor? Because I want to call your pastor to ask your pastor, why isn't your pastor out there saving the people? Y'all don't want to hear that today. Oh, no, she done shot off. Oh, man, look at me. She done called out the ministers. Well, who else you want me to call out? I need to call them out because that's how we used to be saved. We were saved, sanctified, and filled with Holy Ghost. We saved, disgusted. We are disgusted, can't be trusted. What? Mad, disgusted, and can't be trusted. That's what we are. We used to be saved and filled with the Holy Ghost. Where is all that at? Where is the Holy Ghost now? Because I don't fear no preacher, no minister, no ordained, no this. Y'all got so many titles up under your name. You got PhDs and you're a doctor this. And honey, you just lying to God about all that. You just lying to God because God he don't see nobody out on the corner serving nothing. Where y'all at? But you say you're having virtual services. Where are you now? Why aren't you out there preaching the word and getting us together so we can overcome this battle that we're going through? No, because you can't come together because ain't none of y'all together. Where the pastor conference people at? The people that be in the box. Somebody find the pastors for me. The pastor preacher conference people. I don't care who you are. The conference pastors, the ordained pastor people. Where the hell are y'all? But you still want some tithes. That's why God shut that church down. You don't need any tithes. What are you doing for the church? You still got that same building fund? No, you don't. The same building fund that I had when I was a little girl. That the building, I ain't still had no fund at the church in the building. What is wrong with you? I don't see nobody else putting their pastor on here. You just don't want me to bust your pastor out. That's all. Somebody gray. Yeah, where they at it too. I don't care. Y'all scary. I don't know what you're scared of. But you sit up talking about you a believer, and you believe in God, and you true, and you with God, and God is your life, and God do this for you, and God woke you this morning, God saved you, but you don't even want to tell me who your pastor is so I can tell your pastor to come and get on that corner and preach the word. Yeah. Call your pastor on the phone. Some of y'all can't call your pastor, but I bet you can send you that tithe offer through your email. Call your pastor on the phone. We used to call our pastor. We used to call Reverend right out at home. Can you call your pastor at home? Do your pastor even know you? Are you just going to the church just to be whatever? Where is your people that's in charge of the church for you? Where's your deacon board? Who's on the deacon board? Find the deacon. Who on the mother board? Find the mother board people. Who's on the Ursha board? Where y'all at? Where the Ursha board people at? You ain't got nothing else to do. Why you ain't outside Ursha need people on how to park these cars for the services? Stop playing with me. I'm going to go and get offline before I click out. I'm going to go and get offline before I click out on y'all because you know I will because I'm going to go and get off the line. I'm going to get off this line now because I'm going to tell you something. These preachers are going to go to hell because they're not teaching us right from wrong. You're not teaching these kids because the church is not in that building. The church is in that parking lot on the street. And until you figure out where you started at and where this beginning, that's why where we at now. Because you forgot about God and you thinking about yourself. You want people to pay you more than they pay God. Are you out of your mind, Pastor? Get out of that pulpit and get in the street and teach somebody something. Hello. Didn't think you had nothing to say. I didn't think you had nothing to say. I didn't think you wanted me to bust your pastor out. I knew you did. What about Frankie Ray over there? Where you at, Frankie Ray? And what about Gerald Rayburn? You still here? Where you at? Where you at? Where y'all at? Where is all these pastors? You got 1 million churches in this city. You got 1 million churches in Memphis. You got 1 million churches in Little Rock. You got 1 million churches in Mississippi. Where are your pastors? Is it a pastor on here that can say anything for yourself? I'm looking down my line. I'm trying to see if we have one pastor that's on here that wants to say something. We don't have one. Ain't that shame? JW. Who is JW? Whoever is. I'm here. I'm trying to find your pastor. Because your pastor playing the game. It's been beautiful days outside. I ain't seen no tent outside with no chairs. I don't care if you got to go out there and get the pool. Go out there and get the pool and pull them outside and let people sit down. I'm trying to find somebody that got a pastor. I ain't found a pastor yet. Now, this is a shame. This is a shame. Pastor Kinder, Kinder. Where your pastor at? Tell your pastor to get on the line. I want some pastors on the line. That's who I'm looking for. I need to find some pastors, some ministers. I want to know where they are. Where are your ministers with they begging self? All your pastor do is beg for money. Beg. Don't do that, Mika. Hold on, ain't you trying to find out? I'm looking for some pastors right now, Neats. I got to find me 2-3 pastors right now. I'm looking for the ministers. I'm looking for the pastors, the evangelists, the apostles. I'm looking for anybody that want to stand up somewhere and say they somebody of God. Where y'all at? Where's the people that believe in Allah? Where y'all at in kingdom? Where y'all at? Where your folks at? I don't see y'all ass out there either. Where them at? Where they at? The Muslims. Where y'all at? I ain't seen y'all out there under no tent either. So, mullah, I don't know all that. But I'm just asking you where your purpose that's over you. Where's your people? I ain't gonna get no help on here today. I ain't gonna get no minister on here. See, my live even dropped down because I started talking about them pastors. You see, I went from up numbers to down to 6. Baby, it don't bother me that you don't know where your pastor is. Your pastor somewhere begging for some money, or either your pastor out cheating on his wife, because that's what they do. They don't do nothing but cheat on their wives, because they. I'm glad I ain't no first lady, because I'd be I'm glad I ain't no first lady. Where's your pastor at? You get the pastor conference. Whatever. These pastors ain't no good. They ain't no good. That's why we ain't got nothing in the street going on right now. That's why all that violence going on. Because the pastors forgot to come out the pulpit and preach the word to the street, to the gang members and all that. Telling them to pull their clothes up and all that. When you was preaching the word in the street, the gang boys could hear it. See, all over down the street, they hear the preacher preaching the word and all that. And they try to do their own thing, but the pastor bothering them because he study on that thing just preaching and all the people singing and all that. And then you know what? He want to come around that corner because he want to see what's going on. Ain't no going on at the church. I'm going to go and get out the line. I'm going to get off now. Because I done hit the head. I done hit the nail right on the head, baby. I hit it. And that's what you need to hear. But I want to let everybody know. You better do what you got to do. You better get them kids together. Just like God brought that little boy, 14-year-old, to light. He come to get you. God come to get you. Your kids out there in the street. He come to get you. He is coming to get you. You think I'm lying? Just keep on letting your babies live out there in the street. Let your baby tote them guns and all that, and you're going to be dealt with. Because God said, enough. Enough is enough. God ain't going for that this year. You ain't finna kill no 37 kids up in this city this year, and you ain't going to get caught. You going to get caught every time you pull a trigger toward a kid. God going to reveal you. Book y'all. Bam. Bet you ain't going to like that. Bam! God got you. Hello, hello. Some parents, you're not listening. Better go get your kids because God is angry. My name is Miss Mary. The Rat of Tears. The T-H-E. Rad. R-I-D-E. Of. O-F. T-A-T-E-A-R-S. Yeah. The Rat of Tears. That's how you spell it. The Rat of Tears. I gotta go. Too much going on in this world. But that 10-year-old, once again, I want to apologize to that family. I'm so sorry. I want to apologize to that 14-year-old parents because y'all are put in a predicament that you knew anything about. But you most definitely, as being that parent, you better go find out who put that gun in your kid's hand. Go find out who put that gun in your baby's hand, and you deal with that. I'm telling you, that's the only way you're going to be free because they're going to get you. I'm just telling you. That's what the white folks want. The white folks want to get us, and we're sitting around just letting them get us. That's what we do. We don't think for nothing. I told you, go get your kids. Toodles.